They say the signal dies at the edge of town, past the last streetlight, past the last mailbox. There's a house the channels never quite forget. At night when the screen turns to static, it doesn't say no signal. It whispers, come back. Old recordings play themselves. Faces flicker in reflections that shouldn't be on. And if you stay past midnight, you'll learn the truth. The house isn't haunted by ghosts. It's haunted by everything it's ever broadcast. In this house, there are only 3 rules. Lock every window before sunset. Never answer the phone after midnight. And whatever you do, don't open the 3rd door. The 1st door hides the past. The 2nd hides the truth. The 3rd doesn't hide anything. It lets things in. So when the knocking starts, soft at first, then louder, you'll have a choice. Obey the rules you don't understand, or find out why they were written in the first place. The house has been waiting. For years, it has watched the road outside, listening for footsteps brave enough or foolish enough to cross its threshold. Tonight, it found you. The walls remember every whisper, the floorboards every scream. Do not trust the portraits. Do not follow the voices. And whatever you do not look behind you until you hear the front door slam shut behind your escape. 15 years ago, Emily Carter vanished. No body was ever found, and the case went cold. Tonight the phone rings. Her mother answers and hears a voice she hasn't heard since childhood. Mom, it's me. The voice is older, but the cadence is unmistakable. The caller knows things only Emily could. The secret floorboard in the attic. The exact words of her favorite lullaby. Her parents are paralyzed with the terror the world wouldn't understand. They didn't lose Emily. They killed her in that very house and reported her missing as a cover story. As the mother's hand shakes, the voice on the other end drops to a cold, jagged whisper. You buried the wrong body, Mom. I'm standing in the driveway. Open the door. In 1948, Eleanor Price was dragged screaming into Blackwood Asylum. She wasn't sick. She was a witness. She claimed the doctors weren't human, that beneath their white coats, their skin moved like water. They locked her in a windowless cell to ensure her silence. Decades later, the asylum is a hollowed-out ruin. A group of urban explorers finds a sealed room behind a false brick wall. Inside, they find Eleanor's skeletal remains, still clutching a medical chart. It isn't a record of her treatment. It's a list of names. Every name belongs to a prominent world leader, a CEO, or a judge active today. The final note, scratched into the paper with a fingernail, reads, "They don't die. They just change clothes. And now they know you've seen the list." 7-year-old Leo has an imaginary friend named Mr. Nobody. His parents, Sarah and Mark, find it charming until the house begins to change. Objects move. The temperature in Leo's room plunges to a bone-chilling frost. One night, Sarah hears Leo arguing. "No," he pleads. "They're my parents. Don't hurt them." She rushes in, but the room is empty, except for Leo, who is staring at the ceiling with wide, glassy eyes. "He's mad you didn't set a place for him at dinner," Leo whispers. Sarah laughs nervously, reaching out to comfort him,
but her hand passes right through her son's shoulder. Leo isn't there. He's a flickering image, a fading memory. Behind her, a deep, distorted voice rasps,
"He's mine now, but I still have room for 2 more.
You find a leather-bound diary under your bed. The handwriting is yours, but you have no memory of writing a single word. The first entry is dated tomorrow. It describes your breakfast, a phone call from your sister, and a car accident you narrowly avoid. Terrified, you think, I need to get rid of this. I should trash and burn this book. You reach for a lighter, but curiosity stops you. You flip to the final page. It details your murder, occurring exactly 1 week from today in this very room. It describes the smell of smoke and the shadow standing behind you. At the very bottom, the ink is still wet, forming a final mocking sentence. Don't bother looking for the lighter. You already tried to burn this 6 times.
Late at night, your TV turns on by itself, static filling the screen. You grab the remote, but the channel number keeps changing on its own. It stops at a black and white broadcast labeled Emergency Access. The image sharpens into a live feed of your living room. You're not in it. The timestamp says 2 minutes ago. The feed jumps forward. Now you're there, standing in the center of the room, staring directly at the screen. On TV, you raise your hand and mouth a single word. Run. The broadcast cuts to static again. From behind you, the floorboards creak. The TV flickers back on, showing the room now empty, except for a dark shape sitting where you were standing. Text crawls across the bottom of the screen. Signal received. Subject located. You find an old camcorder at a thrift store, still charged, still warm. At home, you hit play. The footage shows your living room, your couch, your lamp, but the date stamp reads next week. In the video, you walk into frame, tense, whispering, "Don't answer it." The front door rattles like someone's trying to come in. You can hear your own breathing, ragged, terrified. The camera shakes, like whoever filmed it was hiding. Then the you on screen looks directly into the lens and says your name slowly, like a warning. Behind her, something tall unfolds from the hallway shadows. You snap the camcorder off, heart hammering. The doorbell rings. You don't move. The camcorder clicks on by itself. On the tiny screen, you're already standing by the door. Her father went still, then told her there had never been a room there, just a storage closet. Mara knew that was wrong. She remembered a bed under the window, glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling. As a child, she'd slept there in the summer. That night, she found a key taped beneath the bathroom shelf. The lock clicked open. Inside wasn't a closet. It was a child's bedroom, except for the walls. Every inch was covered in her mother's handwriting. Dates, times, warnings. The final line ran across the door itself, written at eye level. If she asks about this room again, tell her she only dreamed that she had a sister. Man lives in the sunlit world of what he believes to be reality. But there is, unseen by most, an underworld. A place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit. A dark side. The dark side is always there, waiting for us to enter, waiting to enter us. Until then, try to enjoy the daylight.